Hi guys, welcome back. I know I haven't done like a lot of book review vlog type of thing recently, but that's because I don't know. I just have been quite busy and I kind of got lazy and just wrote written reviews. And let's see, hold on, I am so not prepared. But I'm gonna do a review of Poseidon of Poseidon, I guess. Review of Poseidon. And I don't know, the reason I want to do this one is that I absolutely adore this book. I received a arc from Raincoast Book a couple of months back, and I read it, I guess, like 2 months ago, and I just love it. And I had to basically wait for it to release and basically do my books because I like how it works that way. But since I read it like 2 months ago, I am kind of fuzzy on a lot of things, so I'm gonna read off my notes while I was reading the novels. I'll be kind of looking on the side, and I guess let's get started because this is gonna be a long video because I filmed this three times, and it's like 20 minutes long, and I'm hoping that I can cut off some of the excess stuff. And let's begin. So first of all, this book is hilarious. I cannot even describe how hilarious this book is, and it's not those kind of fakey try to make it funny and totally not funny type of book. This book is actually really funny, and like in the first few chapters you just found the characters Chloe and Emma, their conversation and relationship is brilliant, and the book is just hilarious when they talk, and I just immediately the book would just start out brilliant, like amazing, because I was just laughing so hard through all the first few chapters, and the chapters were really short in the beginning, so it was really easy to pick it up, and it didn't feel like a pain to be like, oh, have to go through all this chapter to like get to the good part, and it was amazing. And let's see, I'm reading off my note. One thing I like about this book is that Anna has written many like unique stuff. It's very unpredictable. Some of the stuff to come, like for instance, like she wrote a death of a character within the book, so it's not like the typical, oh, my parents died a year ago and I'm still mourning for them. Like Anna wrote it in a character's death in the book, which I'm not gonna tell you who, because that'd be spoiling the fun. And that was in the first few chapters of the book, and I felt like, wow, immediately I am so shocked. I'm like, really, that happened? Because I wasn't expecting anything that dramatic and that, I guess, life changing within the book so quickly, and I was so shocked. And I read that, I'm like, I'm not stopping, because swear to God, if I stop, I don't think I could stop. I don't want to stop for anything, and it was definitely a really great start for the book, and it didn't disappoint as I read on. I also liked, let's see, yes, I liked the conversation in the beginning, but my sister, who read the first few chapters, she did not enjoy it because she's more a serious person. So I can see some people not liking, I guess, the conversation and the funniness of in the beginning. But me and my other friend really did enjoy how funny it was and how kind of teenage, almost to a point of overdoing the teenage kind of talking. But it was fun, and it was very quite different, and I really enjoyed it. And of course, some people found that Emma was a little whiny, which it's I guess it happens. But the thing is, I found that Emma wasn't actually really whiny, and that's really surprising to me because I normally really hate main character, and I just find them really whiny as well. But for some reason, I didn't dislike Emma, and I mean, I didn't hate her, like I didn't love her like some of the other characters I love, but I didn't hate her, so that is a surprise for me, and that's one of the reasons I really truly do love this book very much. Let's see. Yes, as I guess mentioned, of all the characters, I love all the characters. I love Galen, which is, I guess, really gorgeous, but I really like Teroff the best because he's so sweet and funny. I also love Reina because she's just so hot tempered, and it's so relatable because I am really hot tempered, and I can totally see her being hot tempered and that kind of character. But it's just amazing. And I also love Rachel, who reminded me of Garcia from Chrono Mine. I love the teacher, who was really chilled about everything, and it almost doesn't seem like a teacher, but if you truly think about it, it kind of reminds me of a teacher I know, and it was really fun to like actually read through all the characters and loving all the characters within the book, which that never happens to me because I never love all the characters in the book, and I loved everybody in the book. I also like how Anna didn't write like a love triangle within the novel. Yes, Emma did like guess previously like a guy, but like clearly you can see that she was not going with him. Like clearly she's gonna end up with Galen, and that was clear within the novel. And I really hate like love triangles, so I really want to applaud Anna for not writing kind of a love triangle between them, between like characters. And I just think that's so cliche and so boring. So super good job there, Anna. And let's see. Yeah, and one thing that was kind of unpredictable, like there was cat fight. There was actually physical fighting between the girls, which is you think that would have never happened, but like that truly happens, like cat fight and everything. And I just love how creative Anna is. Like it's just unbelievable. It just every single page or chapter I end up with, I just didn't want to stop because everything was different from what I expect and typical of YA novel. But with that said, there was one thing that was kind of typical and that was really predictable. But I guess you can't really. I guess I don't know. Maybe it's hard to kind of go get away with that typical stereotype of one thing, which I'm not gonna spoil, so it probably doesn't make sense right now. But one thing was very predictable in the novel, and you can totally see that, like, see what's gonna happen or whatever this particular thing is, like even halfway through the book or so, or even before that, you can totally see, and it was kind of really predictable, and that it was how kind of the story end. And with the mentioning of the ending, there was a big cliffhanger. It really tore my heart out. I was like, what? No, this is it? This is the end of the book? No! Because I really thought that I just couldn't stop. I mean, it would just seem like hit a climax and it just stopped. I'm like, no. Not saying that there wasn't climax. There was definitely climax, but it seemed like it hit another climax and it just stopped. And I'm like, no, Anna, why are you torturing me like this? But I'll definitely recommend this book, and I'm definitely gonna read the next book. So yeah, overall I love this book so much, and I recommend it to everybody. Even though some people might not like it, I'm just gonna push it in their faces and go read it because it's such a good book. I guess you might not hate it, but you just don't like it as much as me. But I really truly believe that read this book, give it a try, because you might love it like as I do, and just don't want to make you guys to miss out. And yeah, so I guess that almost concludes my video, and I just want to say that go buy this book, because I don't know, you can borrow from a friend. Like one of my friends borrowed this arc from me, and I'm like, no, go read this, I swear, go read it. And she read a synopsis on Goodreads, and she's like, yeah, let me borrow it. And I totally just gave it to her, and she finished it within like one night, and I'm like, yeah, it's a good book, and she loved it as well. So yeah, I really enjoyed this book, and hopefully I'll do more book review vlog and more of that. And yeah, so see you guys next time. Bye.